What is going on, everybody? We're back on at One Piece 515. I think we have three? Yeah, three characters to catch up with to see what their time is going to be spent doing. Everybody's received the message, minus Zoro. And I think it's very understood of like, you know, we've got to become stronger. You become stronger. Chase your dreams, and we'll get back together. That seems to be the gist of it. I'm waiting for somebody to spell it out to me. We saw Chopper is going to really spend time at this island and access to these different type of plants and berries and all types of research and shit that he's never seen anywhere else to help his, doctor medicine dreams. Nami's over here on her little half sky island, getting this crazy navigation research and weather and all these type of things. Sanji it was interesting how they were going to do his, because I'm like, is he just going to spend his time cooking? It looks like he's actually going to be spending time getting his hand-to-hand combat up. Now, I made the comment of maybe this will shake him of his I can't hit women thing, because I still can't rank him as a ride or die Straw Hat if like 50% of the population he vows not to fight. I wonder if he would let his crewmates die before hitting a woman. I would hopefully not, but maybe this training will help him get over that, or maybe he'll just never do it. Who knows? But he's getting his hand-to-hand on while also going to get a little bit, his cooking shit. Frankie found a secret hidden Vegapunk lab, which is wild as hell, because it's like, I cannot believe they had him blow all that up. But he found a super secret lab with research and all this type of stuff, so who knows what type of Iron Man Optimus Prime he's going to come out of there as. I commented I would like to see maybe the Doctor show up, and they're both just like, I'm curious of the Doctor's personality. Like, is he more of like a Moria? Not a Moria. What was the Doctor's name? I forget. That was a real piece of shit. Or is he going to be more kind of like understanding, nice guy, but the government kind of holds him down? I don't know. We'll wait till we get to that. So we got these three left. Brook, I don't know what he's going to spend his time doing. I don't know what Usopp is going to spend his time doing. And I'm just assuming that Zoro's going to spend time throwing hands with Mihawk, which is pretty great. And hopefully everybody learns hockey along the way. We'll see. We'll see. And these people here, this is where Supernova Killer Bee boy is from, right? Has to be. These long arms. This has to be where he's from. I don't even know how some of them would pick up on the message. They haven't even been part of the crew that long, but maybe it's that easy. I don't know. It only has one joint in its arm. It's pretty wild that this is the only time we've ever seen these people. And the one supernova. You figured we'd see more of them out. There's a whole entire island to them. What can you do? What do you bring to the crew, Brook? Besides just music. Same thing with Sanji. Like, what do you bring besides food? Not the reflection in the sad music in the water, in the flashback. Oh, shit. Here we go. They're giving everybody, like, a sad flashback moment to Luffy. Robin, not Robin. Oh, Robin! Yeah, we need to see Robin as well, actually. Forgot about her. Nami and her stabbing herself. We saw that in her flashback. All with updated art and animation, too, which is crazy, because usually they just give us the old reworked footage and put, like, a banner and header on it. Saw Frankie's moment. Stealing his underwear and shit. We saw Chopper and begging for him to join us. This moment here. I wonder when we run into Moria again. Like, I don't know what purpose he serves to the story, but he hasn't been confirmed dead, so I wonder if he has a part to play or anything like that. Well, what are you gonna do about it, bro? Well, maybe he'll go visit the whale. Did we do that? No, we didn't. We didn't. No, I'm so confused. We had so many flashbacks to him in the whale that now I can't remember if any of those flashbacks were actually us actually seeing. I don't think we did, but we had a whole arc flashback dedicated to him in that damn whale that it might have been us actually going to see the whale. What? That's what he's gonna dedicate his time to? Yeah, let's... Yeah. Where the fuck did he just pull that from? Where did he pull that from? What the hell? That's more of a question than where fucking Joseph Joestar pulled that Tommy gun out of his asshole. Where did he just get this from? Okay. Well. But clearly, Brooke, you gotta come with something other than music, though, for the crew. What are you gonna spend your time doing? Bone to be wild? Ha! I wonder what Brooke is. Brooke will find his way, I guess. He's got to figure it out. He doesn't know what he's gonna do yet. He'll figure it out. Ah, here's Robin. Okay. She's really about to get deep into the resistance shit. I'm very invested in her storyline. I need her to get with Dragon immediately. I'm sure that he somehow... They've got poneglyphs in their possession, right? Or know the locations of some. Surely. All the background underneath deep plotting and shit he's been doing. Surely he's got his hands on something. She's a very helpful asset to taking down the government. Yeah. Her and Dragon teaming up is like the best that could happen. And she has one of the worst backstories. Saul. Kid Robin's laugh imitating Saul's is one of the best laughs in the show, by the way. Updated art and animation. It would have been a nice team up. Her and Ace would have been a nice team up. Given their history. Well, I guess it wasn't worldwide known that what Ace's lineage was. But the two of them, a team up with the two of them would have been nice, given, you know, their hatred for things that have happened to them. And but what can you do? Damn, the updated animation for these flashback scenes looks so good. That's the only saving grace, that they're burning these last 2 or 3 episodes with all flashbacks. I'll let it slide with the updated art and animation. Even some new shots in it. The her and Dragon team up will be pretty great though. So her storyline we're very interested in. Frankie's storyline we're very interested in. Zoro's storyline we're very, very interested in. Luffy's of course, but that's by default. So those are 3 at least. Oh. Is she just kidding again or no? Y'all better take care of Nico Robin's twin sister, the paler version. I mean, excuse me, Boa's twin sister. That is still so wild. I need to get a side-by-side of them. The only thing that makes it easier to kind of like really tell them apart is they get really animated with Boa. Like facial expressions, voice actor, her mannerisms, like she's very animated. Robin is very, aside from like the moments of her arc of her being she's very just one note. This is yeah. So is this what he's gonna spend his time doing, just losing the weight he put on? I still cannot believe they got a newspaper out here, by the way. How does the news coon even know that there was anybody out here that could read a paper? Maybe they just drop it at every single island, regardless if they know people actually live there or not. Wow. Because some of these are like the first arcs. The updated art and animation on some of these is crazy. Holy shit. I wonder why they decided to go back and redo it. Because you guys have seen it. There was an art and animation shift. I don't know when it started. Maybe when the Moria arc started. There's a clear shift of like, oh, they're like the color grade is better, the line work is better. And then anytime they would show a flashback, it would just be actual just reused footage of banner, old school, same colors, just old episodes. They went back and recolored and redid all this line work. I wonder why the change when they could have just reused, I don't know. Doesn't even make logical sense he got that big in like the span of like a month, by the way. If that. You first got to work on this. He's got to work on that first. Was he asleep that whole time? There's one thing that Usopp has to work on first. His mental and not being a coward. You think this guy will ever take his helmet off? The fuck? He's got a Batman belt on him. We're just about to get some different unique fucking hot sauce arc stars and shit or what? I'm assuming he's gonna come out of here with crazy shit to put in his slingshot. But at the end of the day, what do you do when, like, you run out? Like, he's not gonna just revisit this island forever. He will eventually run out, you know, of the things that are unique to that island. So I still need you to become stronger. Oh shit, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. This is it. He was an enemy, but don't have a choice. No, he'll the reason. Once he gets the reason, he'll do it. We'll do it. No. He'll give you the reasoning. Give it a second here. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Oh fuck. Yes, we're not there yet. Who knows if we were any closer now than when we fought him the first time. Yeah, but there's a bigger goal. You're the enemy, but you're not like the ultimate goal of what he needs to become stronger for at the moment. That's the first time we've seen emotion out of Mihawk. Okay. Tell him the reason why. Ghost girl. I still don't know what the fuck her purpose is. What is she doing here? I don't think I've ever seen joy on Zoro's face like that before. Has he ever smiled like that? What is Perona's purpose? Mihawk already knows. What was in it, man? That's what I said. I thought there was something on his arms. What does that mean? What does that mean? The 3D 2 years? To meet again at a certain place 3 days later? But now we're gonna do it again in 2 years? So crossed out the 3D and it's gonna be 2 years? So we'll meet in 2 years, that's all that was. Okay. Simple enough. So it was the tattoo on his arm. Okay. I was trying to analyze it on his arm in Discord with some people, but I couldn't figure out what it might mean. I was trying to compare it with Ace's tattoo, but here we are. Alright, we'll meet again in 2 years. Wow. These guys are going to be on their own for a while. So do we get to see that? Or are we going to skip that? Uh-oh, they're playing the music. Wow, look at the animation. Holy shit. Holy shit, it looks so good. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm curious if I want to see... Because like I said, there's only like 3 storylines I'm interested in, right? Do I want to check in with every single character across? Go again. Fuck, we run it again. Yeah, he's got his sword. I don't know what Perona's purpose is. I truly do not know. God damn, where did he even get a sword that big? I don't know what Brook is gonna do. He's gonna figure it out. And so they're gonna meet at the same location just in 2 years. Alright. Alright, so that's the message. It's broken down. We've got it. I really don't know what Usopp is gonna do. Because like I said, he's always wanted to become stronger. Always wanted to become stronger. But there's a bigger issue with him. Yes, he's physically weak. But he's got to work on this first. But I'm sure he'll go through it. But like I said, there's only Zoro. Zoro storyline. Interested in it. I mean, because we have a warlord in there. We got Mihawk, which we don't really know. We don't have feats of any of these guys. We hear things that Garp has done, or Goku and Akainu and yada yada yada. But we haven't seen it. You know. Same thing with Mihawk. Like we just as the viewer, you assume he's strong. It's been told to us, you know. So I have interest in seeing him more on screen. The information that he might tell Zoro along the way, and just seeing what he might be able to do. And then Zoro being probably my favorite character, seeing them interact. Like, I'm fully interested in that storyline. Very interested in the Frankie storyline of just the information about the doctor and anything else he can find out in that lab. I'm interested in that. Nico Robin storyline, because of who she'll be interacting. Like, it opens the world. Same thing with Mihawk. Like, interacting with Mihawk, if we get information, opens the world to, like, what Mihawk interacts with. Same thing with Frankie. If he gets information, that opens the world to that. And with Nico Robin, we haven't gotten much. We've just got introduced to, okay, Kuma's a part of the revolution and all this. It opens the door to that storyline. So I'm very interested in those 3 storylines. Luffy's, of course, too, especially if he's going to be hanging out with Rayleigh. Again, that's more world building, more information, more story. So those 4 storylines for sure. All the other ones, I don't really care for, to be honest. So it's like, I don't know how they... So they're going to meet in 2 years, right? As a viewer, do I want them to... Because, like, how do you do it? Do we just skip over all this shit? Like, is next episode, or in an episode or 2, are we just catching up in 2 years? Like, we're skipping over all that shit? Or are you going to gradually take me through the 2 years... And I'm going to be spending, like how they just did the last couple episodes. It's like, okay, we got 5 minutes with Brook, 5 minutes with Usopp, 5 minutes with Nico Robin, 5 minutes with Zoro. Like, are you going to do that for 15, 20, 50, 100 episodes as we go through 2 years worth of time? Part of me would like that, because there's 4 storylines I'm very interested in, but I don't want to do that for the other storyline. So it's like I'm torn on, like, if I'd rather them kind of do that. Maybe like an episode's dedicated to Luffy, this episode's dedicated to Zoro, and they kind of like do that, and we do that for 20, 30, 40, 50 episodes. Or would you rather skip it? We blink past the 2 years. Everybody slowly meets up. But then what you're gonna have is Zoro doing things, Luffy doing things, Sanji doing things. You're gonna have people doing abilities, doing powers, doing things that we haven't seen. And then after you show them doing it, along the way we'll get a flashback to like the aha moment when Luffy figured out how to go, I don't know, how to go gear 4 or gear 5, or Luffy figured out Haki, Zoro figured out. We'll see him like actually starting to stalemate Mihawk. Like, you'll see these, and I don't really like that storytelling of like knowing a character's power level, not being around that character for a little bit, then seeing them doing something crazy, and then the story is like Well, let's show you how they got that. And then they flash back to us, and then they bring us back to like, this is how they obtained that power, and now we're back. I prefer the other way of seeing them do it. Seeing them build to something, and then executing something. I don't like just seeing it, flashing back to how they got it, and then coming back. So I'm torn on how I'd want One Piece to do that, because I'm only interested in half of the storyline. So if we don't time skip, some of them are going to be kind of whatever, and there still could be some good episodes in it. Then if we do time skip, you know, Luffy's going to come out here with the Gear 4, Gear 8, with a better understanding of haki. Same thing with Zoro, and it's like, oh, we didn't see that, but they'll show it to us. So I don't know. It's a lot of moving parts with it, but that was the message. They're going to meet in 2 years. And I think everybody kind of took that as, I've got to be stronger in that time. Yeah, so we'll leave it there. We will leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,